it's going to be a new year, a new decade, so we have Monica Daggs, a trainer with Power Hour 360, to share some advice on how we can make those workout resolutions stick. Very, very important. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Mina. Thanks for having me.
We were just talking about how New Year's Day is actually the busiest day for you.
It's one of the busiest days. That first couple weeks of the new year, a lot of people wanting those resolutions to stick, a lot of people starting a new leaf, turning over a new leaf and coming on in to try to make it happen.
Yeah, and why not, right? But sometimes, and we just talked about this, it's really hard to make it stick. You have 365 days in a year. And so what would be your best advice for people who are trying to get healthier, get in a better workout cycle?
A few different things. First, start. So a lot of people have in their head like, okay, I'm going to do it this year. This is what's going to happen. And they have all these plans and they never take action. So they never take the step to go into a gym or clean out what's in their pantry and start making healthier choices. So the first thing is to start. Second is make it a habit. So the first few weeks are hard. You know, your body is sore. You're doing stuff you're not used to doing. You're hungrier because you're not eating as much as you're used to eating. You got to push through those first couple weeks to make it a habit and make it a consistent routine, because consistency is what's going to get the results, not going really hard for your first week. So just sticking with it, that would be my number 2. And then number 3, I would say set little small goals. So don't go into it like, this year I'm losing 100 pounds, because you might get discouraged along the way. Set a small goal, 5 pounds to start with, or 5 days a week I'm going to go work out, or I'm going to stop eating out so much, or going out for fast food so much. Little small achievable goals that you can celebrate and recognize yourself for will make a much bigger change in setting that big lofty goal that you may or may not get to as quickly as you want to get to.
Yeah, these are absolutely great advice. Now, I think I do not just speak for myself, but for a lot of people out there, that it's easier said than done.
Sure.
And when you think about it, you have some pitfalls along the way. You get some cheat meals,
of course,
and cheat days turn into cheat weeks,
right,
sometimes cheat months, and then your plan falls through.
Right.
So what would be your advice for people who just find themselves a little bit getting off track here? Don't
beat yourself up about it. Life happens. You know, there's always going to be a birthday or a party or an event. That's normal. It's natural. But get right back on track. Don't get discouraged. If you do fall off the wagon a little bit, you know, you had a bad meal or you had a bad week and something happened and you couldn't get to the gym as much as you wanted, or you couldn't eat as healthily as you wanted, that's not a sign to give up. That's a sign to just restart, you know, and get back onto it again and get back into your routine. That doesn't mean a crash diet. That just means get back into your healthy habits. Also, I would say, even if you have a cheat meal, try not to let it become a cheat weekend, a cheat week, a cheat month, a cheat year, because that's going to just put you all the way back. So reward yourself if you can, but don't let that reward turn into a regularity. Yeah, absolutely. Don't make a cheat meal a cheat habit. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us this morning. My pleasure. We appreciate it.